If I say hatch, the word that normally jumps to mind is hot. But if I say sedan, I find myself thinking sedentary. I mean, let's be honest, the sedans have never really captured the imagination of the enthusiastic petrol head out there, yet they sell, and they sell a lot. Take a car like a Toyota Corolla, 40 million units sold today. That's massive. But I think in South Africa, we can thank the Koreans for at least bringing some inspired styling and spicing up the sedan market. Opel has brought their sedan, the Astra, back to market, but couldn't have come at a better time.
Actually, the addition of a sedan may be just what the doctor ordered. With sales of the Astra hatchback already lagging behind those of the Megane and the Civic, not to mention more ubiquitous rivals from Ford, VW and Toyota, it'll be up to the sedan to reclaim Opel's stake in the C segment.
The Opel Astra sedan sits on the exact same platform as the hatch. Same wheelbase, just 230 millimeters longer in body, and it's at 230 mils that accommodates the 460 litre boot. But let me tell you, it's about a lot more than just accommodating the boot. They've really done something beautiful from a styling perspective on the Astra. If I look at its competitors, for me, this is the sexiest of the bunch. I've never really been a, I've never really been a bum guy. I mean that in car terms only. I've never really loved sedans, but I must admit the styling on sedans recently have certainly been a lot more creative, a lot more interesting to look at. But Opels in general are not over-the-top affairs with flares and arches here, there and everywhere. And it's the exact same on the sedan. Very, very clean lines from the side, but it really is the rear end that is going to get people talking. The Astra sedan is available in 4 models, 3 petrol engines, starting with the 1.6 Essentia entry level, heading up to a 1.4 turbo, which comes in either manual or automatic. The 1.6 turbo that we're in pushes out 132 kilowatts, 230 newton meters of torque, so it really is well stacked up against its competitors. But it's a very responsive engine with a lot of low-down grunt, which makes it very compliant driving around town and good on the overtake. Only in manual though, is that going to be a problem? Possibly. People might be wondering why no diesel. If you look at a car like the Jetta available in that, the Cruise even available in diesel, maybe they've missed the boat here. But from a performance perspective, the engines are very, very responsive. I've always loved the feel of the turbo, low down torque, and it really is a fantastic car to drive. But these cars for me are not really about performance. It's more about the quality of the drive and the interior. But let's get the quality of the drive out the way first. Tell you what, supple, compliant, a car you could live with every single day. You know, it's got all those things you need, ABS, EBD, you name it, it's got it. But it's also got a couple of additional little features which are pretty cool. It's got cornering brake control and cornering torque control. So the car is super, super safe, whether you're pushing it hard or just cruising in normal conditions. It's got additional elements. It is so well spec'd. It's even got a self-cleaning of the disc system on the car. I mean, have you ever? So they really have spec'd these cars to the hilt, and they need to if they want to start attracting some serious attention from South African consumers. Both of the turbo models, as with the hatch, comes with a Watts rear suspension and McPherson struts in the front, making the car really compliant over all road conditions. The roads we're on today here in Port Elizabeth, not ideal, pretty bumpy, but the car just really smoothens them out, and that for me is critical. Even in the 1.6 with its firmed up suspension and lowered ride height, it is sporty, but it's not going to rattle the teeth. My understanding of the consumer who looks to buy a sedan like a Jetta or Chevy Cruze is that they're going to spend a lot of time in their car. So as I said, ride quality vital, and for me the Astra sedan scores top marks, but it's also the quality of the interior. And they really have used soft touch materials where necessary. It's a very clean, laid out, simple fascia. I just love the feel of it. I mean, the seats are beautifully laid out, comfortable driving position. It's German, unmistakably so. And that is why when the hatch launched in 2010, my opinion was that it was the closest out of all of its competitors to taking on the lead of the pack, which of course is the Golf. The sedan doesn't disappoint here, and I think for me, squarely sits at the top of the pile. The debate is around marketability and of course pricing. So why do I think the Opel Astra sedan should sell really well? Well, it looks fantastic. Styling is red hot, I really like it. Fantastic drive, and of course incredibly well specced as well. So it really comes down to price at the end of the day. The entry level starts at 240, and the top spec that we're in is going to set you back 285,000 Rand. Looking at its competitors, it's right in the middle of that crazy ballpark. But then again, that's my opinion. What do I know?